Hi everyone, it's Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and today I'm going to do a restock of my black raspberry vanilla soap. I always seem to run out of that one. Everyone knows it's a popular fragrance, and it's also going to sort of rescue me after I fought with my leather scented soap the other day, because that one accelerates. I don't want any of that drama today, so I'm going to just make my casual black raspberry vanilla soap. And there's a color tutorial involved with this one again today, and well, let's get started right away. So this color tutorial is about two different things. One that I've already mentioned in other color tutorials, and that is the idea of analogous colors. And analogous colors are those colors that are right next to each other on the color wheel. And I'm going to make another version of black raspberry vanilla since I ran out of those soaps, and I'd like to have them on hand. But not only are we going to talk about analogous colors, we're going to also talk about shades and tints. So here's a purple. I think I'm going to have about 4 different colors on in my soap. And here's the purple. Just pretty much a pure purple. But I'm going to add some black to it. So it's a purple with some black, and it does exactly what you think it would. It makes a deeper, darker purple. And the reason why I want to do that is because I want the definition of that dark color in the soap. So that's a shade. That's purple and a shade of purple. And the other thing, which is almost the exact opposite, is to have a tint of a color. So there's my red, and a tint, also known as pastels, is a color plus white. And in this soap I'm going to have a combination of both things. So there's my purple and my shade of purple, and my red and my tint of red, or its pastel. And it makes for, the nice thing about doing it with 2 different hues on the color wheel is that I have a pretty good range of value going from the darkest to the lightest there. So that'll be very good. So I'll show you that in black and white. Again, to get the idea of value across. If you turn it into a black and white photograph or video or what have you, then the color with the darkest value looks like it's the most black in a black and white version of that. So I think I might be doing something just a little bit different than this when it comes to the soap making, but I am going to have these ideas in the soap. So let's get started with the soap. Okay, you know the routine. Just blending the milks in tight. Okay, that looks nice and creamy. Let's get the lye in there. Let's speed everything up until I get it to the colors and fragrance. Let's get the fragrance in there. Sure hope this doesn't accelerate. Of course, black raspberry vanilla is famous for not accelerating, but after working with my leather fragrance, this will be a refreshing change. Had to make this one so many times already too because it's popular. So this is my purple that's mixed with some activated charcoal. This is some purple with a little bit of titanium dioxide because it's a dark purple. Here's my pink. And I just didn't like the look of just a straight red in this, so I added a little bit of purple. So it's going to be like a reddish purple. And then the rest is going to be white. Let's blend everything. I think I'll go to my pink. And my reddish purple, my purple, and my purple or shade of purple. Make sure you don't add too much activated charcoal or whatever your black that you're using is, because it can very easily just become a black and overpower the color you're mixing with it. Okay, so let's give everything a little stir. Alright, so I have this empty bowl, and what I'm going to do is try something that's sort of a hybrid of different styles. It's sort of low funnel pour, it's sort of in the pot swirl. What I'm going to do is just pour each color into this empty bowl just from the side. Sort of like a tiger swirl also. And I want to put my darkest color next to the lightest one. Then the pink. More white. And the red. And I'm going to repeat that. Okay, so you can see what that looks like in the bowl. And then I'm going to bring it to my mold and pour it lengthwise, back and forth until it's all poured in there. And I don't know what's going to happen, but hopefully it's something nice. Let's see. It's more of a controlled stripe in the pot swirl. Try to get the colors in on top in stripes so I can do an interesting swirl. Starting with all my darker colors first. And I just have a little bit of white, so that'll be really a little accent. I've almost covered all my dark purple, so I've got that one stripe right there, so I'm trying to avoid it. And let's do one of these things. I think this one would look nice with that in the middle. And that's it. And let's see here. I think probably this one is screaming out for a little bit of glitter, but just a little. That's good. And that's it. So this has been the making of Black Raspberry Vanilla, and we'll see how that interesting swirl turns out inside. I have no idea. Okay, we'll see you soon. This is Clyde at Vibrant Soap. Thanks for watching, and see you real soon. Bye. Okay, let's see what this looks like inside. Well, that's interesting. You remember that that brownish color is going to turn red. I like this. I can see how it's going to be sort of optical. It is a little different. Remember what I did? I did a sort of in the pot swirl, but it was more like a tiger stripe pour inside the bowl. I'll bring this one back once the color changes, because that happens pretty quickly. what I was thinking would happen, and I think it is happening, is if you do that tiger stripe in the pot pour, that when you pour it into the mold, that the lines of the color would be more lined up with each other. I think that's what's happening. But sorry, it looks sort of ugly when you first expose that color to the air, but it will turn into its red color again. You've seen that before in my soaps. That one's interesting. I'm getting closer to ordering a wire cutter, so it's sort of sad to say goodbye to this pink knife. People have fallen in love with this red knife. And I'm enjoying this new camera also. Still experimenting with it. Notice that it's focusing when I bring the bar up close to you. That's my main reason for wanting to get this new camera. But it also takes great still shots. So I'm bringing back that first one that I cut, and you can see that it's already turning more red. It happens really quickly. So here's that one. And here's a freshly exposed piece. You can see it's sort of orangey, not particularly pretty, but this is turning color real quick. Wonder if anyone else has experienced color changes with the red. Color changes happen all the time. Call it color morphing. But I'm wondering if you might want to share what colors you've seen change like this. For me, it's been mainly the reds. I've seen some other YouTube videos where the greens change also. I've experienced that with greens. There, that got quite a bit of that red color there. So here's, this is really interesting. It's a really feathered look right in there. I like that. I don't know what you would call this swirl. Let's bring up another one. See the red showing up? There's the top. Alright. Very happy to work with Black Raspberry Vanilla. If you're just starting out, it's a very dependable fragrance to use. It doesn't cause any problems. And the color change in this is due to the colors, the colorants, not the fragrance. So anyway, this is all cut, and I'll clean them up, show them to you. Thanks for watching. This is Clyde at Vibrant Soap, and you guys are awesome. When I told people that I hurt my back and was dealing with an accelerating fragrance, people just kind of jump in and share, and I think that's why I love this sharing on YouTube business so much. So thank you for that, and keep subscribing, keep commenting. I really love that. It makes me feel like there's people out there that these videos are being sent to when I do that. So take care and happy soaping. Bye everyone.